care to get up again. But I won't spend my whole life philosophizing. I just take what's mine and want it. Destiny be damned. You and I, the walls are free to run, ignoring all the signs. Jump their lies, crossing over, join together, headlines. When I will it be is done on time, and the alpha of the back will hit again. Yeah, in the light, I'm riding the circles.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Crazy 8's number 24. I am fighting the CFC. This is your first time joining us in the dungeon. Welcome to it. We do this every Monday, as God will allow. I hope you guys have been keeping well, because we took a long break for Capcom Cup last weekend. Man, what a Capcom Cup it was, man. Some unexpected upsets. I mean, the Ken Army in shambles. You know, we had so many entrants, so much representation, but it turns out, you know, white privilege was just too strong at the end of the day. Giuseppe, I see you, my dude. Sizzle Mansa, I see you, my dude, as well. I'm just gonna come out and say it, like, you know what, if you're part of the JP Nation, you guys actually have zero downplay left, because that was absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I mean, 9 Kens in Capcom Cup, and you tell me not one make it to grand finals. Ken is obviously not as good as you guys have led us to believe. I mean, all the nerf crying, all the Jinra is too good, Crouch Medium King is too good. Bullshit. The downplay is ridiculous. But speaking of downplay, or rather upplay, we about to turn it up. As my boy Ken would say, turn up the heat. So what you're looking at this evening is your bracket for Crazy 8's number 24. It's going to be Pennywise Rand versus Giuseppe. Tofu up against Ashy Inferno. Fear the Tofu Ashy. Turbulent Wind, I'm going to assume, is an alias of a very well-renowned player. Kyvra needs absolutely no introduction, as does Sequela. All staples in here, as well as Murambi going up against Turbulent Wind. These are the residents who show up on the weekly to sharpen that Street Fighter 6 tool to make sure that they are ready for the coming season. So I don't know if Pennywise is familiar with how we do things at Pennywise. If you in stream, please holler at me. If not, please add me in chat if you need the room code, my dude. Because I don't know if you know the lay of the land around here. Most of the people that play here on a weekly basis know the lay of the land. They know how to get in and out, how to maneuver. I might also be blowing y'all ears out with the Street Fighter music. My apologies. Pennywise! Oh, Pennywise is in chat. I'm doing good, my dude. Apollo! One of the OGs of the community. Pillar, stalwart, you know? If you look up who was there when Street Fighter 2 was in the arcades, me and Apollo were probably standing side by side and we didn't know each other's name, man. We've been down since day one. But let me have a look here. Okay, Giuseppe's in there. Pennywise, do you need me to send you room codes, my dude? I should actually be able to send you a message on Twitch. Let me do so for you, my dude. Okay. Yo, Clown Prince, how's it, my guy? How you doing? Man, flashing the geese emote, that's how you know that's a sub right there. Shout out to all the people that is on the subs. You know, all the subs in chat. Speaking of subs, I need to throw some subs out to our community as well. To some of the homies that have been putting in the grind, you know, putting in the work on the Twitch side of things. We more than likely will probably raid one of the homies a little bit later. I've been watching the stream so long, I broke in one. That's what we appreciate, man. We appreciate the support, the people that show up week in and week out to make sure that the South African Street Fighter scene is fresh and has, you know, just the presence, visibility. It's very important in 2025 going in. Our boy Jabi, shout outs to the African giant, man. They called him the African hero. I just rebranded that, man, and I just decided that, you know what, he is the African giant because only a giant can carry the hopes of a continent on his shoulders. You know what I mean? Not on his shoulders, on his shoulders. A little bit of a cotton mouth. By the way, chat, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm repping the Shotokan. Repping. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wrong way. Must I go this way? I don't know if you can see. No, can you see now? There we go. Did I accept your friend request? Which friend request, my bro? What friend request? You know, when we say we carry Street Fighter, you know, we carry the community on the shoulder, chat. Yeah. Put it right here. On Street Fighter 6, geez, dude, I don't check friend requests on Street Fighter 6 all that often because most of the time when I'm playing, I most of the time get an invite from the homies and I just join up. Yo, Pennywise, I did send you those room details in Twitch. So if you check your Twitch inbox, your Twitch whispers, I sent it to you there. If not, just add me on WhatsApp. And I can definitely... Dude, you are in the Street Fighter WhatsApp, right? If you're in the WhatsApp, let me just send it to you there. Guys, let's put this in here for tonight. Why can't I spell? Oh wait, send it to you, dude. Sent it to you. But otherwise, you want that t-shirt? Bruh, this is a one of one. There's a friend of mine, goes by the name of Scuttlecut. He's big into fighting games as well as just street art, hip hop and shit like that. He had a store in my, can I say my old neighborhood? He had a store in my old neighborhood in Mitchell's Plain. And one day we walked in there. There's this legendary pizza spot on the curb flats called Pizza Time. So we went to Pizza Time on a Saturday afternoon, me and some homies. As fate would have it, we were actually landing that afternoon. So we were at the land, pulled up to Pizza Time, and then my homie Toya says to me, "My bro, Five, you want to go check out my other bra's store quickly?" And I'm like, "Your other bra's store? Like, where?" He's like, "Nah, just here." Walk into the store, and this t-shirt is staring at me, bro. And I was just like, "Oh, I gotta have this, bro. This is going home with me today." You're gonna DM me? Shoot me a DM, Apollo. Okay, Pennywise should have the code. But other than that, man, Kakeru became a millionaire. Like, Kakeru is such a stoic player, man. Like, he's so stone-faced, so cold. Like, in his resolve, dude. Like, Kakeru will do kak. Literally. At all tournaments that don't matter except the ones that matter. And the ones that matter, he shows up on the day and he just outplays everyone. Like, bullshit aside, how he commands JP is just different to every other JP out. I mean, he just knows when to weave, when to duck, when to strike, when to lay traps, when to put out the bait. Dude is just immaculate. And then on top of that, like, oh yeah, dude, he is 148 millionaire in yen. So I don't know what the going rate of a ring is in Japan, but I'm sure that dog can afford it, my guy. He can go into any jeweler and just be like, that one? Yeah. Oh, you don't like that one, baby? How about that one? But that's years and years of hard work, man. And that's just the thing. Like, the compounding effect of him putting in work over years and years and years and years and years and showing up when it really, really matters. Like, I personally feel like Blas was the underdog, and like I was rooting for Blas just for the fact that this is a 15-year-old lighty that just laid hands to some of the biggest names in the FGC in his first ever Capcom Cup. I don't even want to know what this lighty is gonna do for Evo, because I'm pretty sure they'll be able to make it Evo. I don't know if his sponsor is really keen on flying him out to things like CEO or all the, you know, the North American events. But if they can get that kid to those events, I'm sure Blas is gonna take names, my guy. Like, who in NA right now besides Punk? If you're talking about based on Capcom Pro Tour results for that event, right? I think Blas is up there, man. Okay, guys, you need to let me know what your game sound is like. Pennywise has entered the building. Pennywise is an Akuma player. Oh boy. Switch. Blas took names, bro. He literally blazed everyone. He smoked Angry Bird. He smoked Xian. Like, Xian was looking so unbreakable in the pools, right? In the round robin, he was just stacking points. He was feasting. And then he got smoked. Is the store still there? Like the Capcom Pro Tour store? I don't know, dude. Like, there's a couple of things that I would have really liked to get off the Capcom Pro Tour store, but other than the bomber jacket, I don't think I would have liked anything else. Like, his only defeats were by the hands of Kakeru, dude. And I think that if he gets high-level JP matchup experience, I think the next time they meet is going to be a very, very different game. And I don't know, like, how well he can recreate the scenarios of their matches inside of Street Fighter 6 training. But if he's going to practice at that level and try and recreate those scenarios and find answers to all those interactions where Kakeru completely shut him out, Giuseppe with some sneaky. Oh, I did not know that. I thought that if you do level 2 and you side switch, the level 2 will catch up. Okay, Giuseppe putting up game number 1. This is Crazy 8, so your games are first to 2 for pools. Winners, losers, and grand finals is going to be first 3. So pool side, we are trying to establish who goes up to the winner's side and who gets to fight it out in losers. So winners is always advantageous because you get to advance and you need to play less games. Ooh. Did not have enough drive needed to extend after that punish. Okay, Pennywise showing some adaptation here. Gotta be careful. Oh, Giuseppe in burnout. I was just about to say, could get DI'd here. I think there is a string you can do. A string with Akuma that maximizes chip. Oh, what a call out on the level 1. Giuseppe looking to take advantage of the charged Worldman shot. Be right back, but you lurking. Oh, where I got the t-shirt. Dude, this is a 1-of-1 t-shirt, dude. There aren't any others in existence. This was literally a print that my dude did. He did a 1-of-1 print and it was hanging in the store. And I have the 1-of-1. He never did another one. Ooh. Okay. I like seeing fresh faces pull up to Crazy 8's. Juno, my guy. How'd he do? Okay, Giuseppe with the smidge. Jeez. 12 seconds in and Pennywise is down to like 25% of his life. Giuseppe cooking here. Oh, nice actions on the jumping. Oh, he goes for the level 3. This is countering it, so should damage quite a bit. Ah! Okay, now I need to put in the work. Pennywise! No! Not the option you should have gone there for, Pennywise. You could have gone for a chip route. You could have gone for, I think it's light punch into, I'm not sure if it's adamant flame. Okay. As we thought, Turbulent Wind is none other than the man himself, Smoke Botness. Oh my goodness. You know what? Well, I respect it. Will has been bringing nothing but ingenuity to the naming side of things. Okay. Okay, next up is going to be Ashy Inferno versus Fear Tofu. Giuseppe moving on, should be sitting in winner's side. I mean, as soon as this thing refreshes. There we go. So next up is Ashy versus Fear Tofu. You wanted to EX Fireball. Ah, GG's, my guy. You could have gone for, I think it's quarter circle back and punch. I think that's like a true string with, what's this dude's name? Akuma. If you go exclamation data, I think you'll pull up unlimited frame data where you can actually go and see which of Akuma's moves leaves him plus in certain interactions, and then you also need to take into consideration in burnout certain moves are more plus, and then you can make certain strings true, whereas your opponent, when they're in burnout, they'll have to respect certain strings. But speaking about respect, this is pools match number 2. Okay. Tofu repping the home team, the Ken Nation. At this point, Sequele, we know when we see a weird name sign up for Crazy 8's, it's more than likely going to be Will. I agree. Well, you need to switch up your VPN, my guy. Your incognito mode. Katsu done! With the 5 months subscription, Katsu, appreciate you, my bro. How you doing, bruh? Katsu's one of those people in the community that they don't show up often, but when they can, they show up and make waves, man. Doing liquor, my bro. Fresh off seeing Blaz absolutely cook everyone, bruh. Blaz is like my new favorite Street Fighter 6 player. 15 years old, my bro. Reminds me of a young me. I was cooking everyone at King of Fighters 97, bruh. 15 years old. People hated when I walked into the arcade. Ooh, it's a fat DI, does Ashy. Oh, going for the Genrai loops. Could have gone for knockdown Genrai into DP. Keeping the pressure there. Okay. Okay. Does Ashy have the dream combo? Of course he does. Why wouldn't Ashy have it? My man. Flexing. Looking sexy. Dude, I'm going to just call a spade and say that Blaz is a pro player because he's playing at pro player level. Oof. Tofu manages to steal that round even though he was in burnout. That's the thing with Ken, man. Ken forces you to respect him in situations where you shouldn't. And that's the strength of Ken's game. The 50-50 game when he's in your face. Oh, drop right feet. Oh, Tofu, you shouldn't have dropped that, dude. Could have gone for the DP. You're not gonna get much of that conversion, but I respect it that you drive ball come back. Man, shout out to the people showing support. Should have gone for the Dragon Lash side switch there, Tofu. Oof. That is CA, so this is gonna hurt. Jeez. And he's in burnout. No DP on the side of Ashy. Giving Tofu a free jump in. Definitely could have punished that, Ashy. I know you got that young man reactions. Apollo CPT with the hype train activated. Appreciate the sub, my guy. Okay, Ash is mad now. Tofu dropping these Dragon Lash extensions off the chin buster confirms. Apollo, did you DM me? You said you were gonna DM me, bro. Ah, chat. I had such a great session. Oh, such a great gym session earlier, chat. My chest is all types of sore, as is my biceps. Today was chest and shoulders day. You didn't need to spend meat the Tofu, but I get it. It's about sending a message, right? It's about letting the ops know. Ed's DP sucks. You kind of have to do Ed's DP almost as a read so that you get it every time. Oh, but actually putting hands on Tofu right now. Okay, Tofu, so I'm going to assume that every time you drop the Dragon Lash extension, you actually want to get the side switch without the damage, which is an interesting way to get a side switch. But I respect it. Oh, that's the other thing that this game exposed, or that was exposed in Capcom Cup. Throw loops, man. I don't know, chat. How do you guys feel about throw loops? Jeez! Ashy got cooked! I don't know about you, chat, but when it comes to getting cooked, I like my cooked medium rare, but Ashy was absolutely well done. They roasted him proper. Tofu moving on winner's side. You love to see it, man. Okay, next up is going to be the Turbulent Wind versus Murambi. And your bracket looks a little bit like this. One dub on the board. We take those, Giuseppe. We take those, my guy. So Giuseppe is going to go up against Tofu when we hit the winners side of the bracket this evening, but we are still poolside, so 2 more matches to get through on poolside. It is going to be Turbulent Wind up against Murambi, one of our resident demons, and Turbulent Wind, aka Mr. Will Be Nasty. I don't even know if he's like a resident Chun-Li anymore, because he's been playing Cammy, Chun-Li and Akuma. I think like when it comes to this year's Capcom Pro Tour, you gotta have something in the pocket, man. Gotta make sure that the pockets are lined for those matchups that your main doesn't do well in, and I think like Street Fighter 6 has promoted that really well, that you can pick up multiple characters in this game and you can do well with those characters. Turbulent Wind, no Rashid. That was embarrassing from me. That's what you get for playing Virtua Fighter Revo when you should be practicing your Street Fighter 6 confirms. Okay, switch update. Let's go. I'm just gonna let all worlds aliases rock, because why not? Oh, there's such a distinct difference when you see Murambi play Akuma, when you see other people play Akuma. His Akuma is so optimal, like he's always looking Blast plays all the Shotos. Dude, I love people. All my homies love Shotos. You know, I was really hoping for Capcom to do some form of an announcement at Capcom Cup. I thought they'd do something on Saturday after Kakiru 1, and then it was like, okay, maybe it's not happening today. I thought, okay, maybe after Street Fighter League finishes, they'll give us, you know, at least a teaser trailer for Elena. Maybe allude to something for Season 3 as far as like DLCs or maybe cosmetics is concerned, but nada. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, but Jaibi was in chat saying that Capcom hasn't done any announcements at Capcom Cup like since 2019. So if we're expecting announcements now, it's just pure opium. Why he played it at Blink Respawn? Maybe he was between characters, man. I think it was also good. That was pre-nerf it, if I remember correctly. Oof. Oh, Morambi just nerfed Cammy's life bar, but the executioner right back. Oh, he had the 1-2 confirm, but drops the DP for the knockdown. Turbulent Wind up 1. Needs another one to advance winner's side for Crazy 8's this evening, but getting pushed to the corner now is Morambi. Okay. Oh, the stanky leg. I wouldn't say that his Ryu is better than Ending Walkers. I'd say that when it comes to Ending Walker, people are a lot more familiar with how he plays. I think a lot of what contributed to Blaz's success, not taking away from his skill, is the fact that he was on nobody's radar. Nobody was checking for him. Now everybody's checking for him, so it's going to be really interesting to see the next time he plays in a really stacked tournament with the likes of the same level of competition that he had this weekend, if he can replicate that performance. Because I'm not saying that he's not legit, I'm saying that the tests that lie ahead are many. Like, you're only as good as your last performance, right? So if we're going to take his performance at Capcom Cup, he has a lot to stack up with. Oh! Turbulent Wind giving Morambi absolutely no room to breathe, going up 2-0. Secures himself a spot winner's side. Jeez, you guys are moving through the bracket this evening. Jeez, pools matches are going so quick. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Next up is Sequele versus Kybron. And if you were in the general Johannesburg area this weekend, I think Kybron took the McDonald's / Goliath Gaming Street Fighter 6 tourney that was out there that side, eh? Hyder! I'm doing good, my bro. How are you doing? World's Akuma Kami is good. Morambi with the mix-up. With the strike throw. That Kami does look a lot better, dude. She does look a lot better than she did in recent times. And when I say recent times, I mean like since the last time I saw her, which was 2 weeks ago. She's looking a lot more potent, a lot more deadly. Didn't really give you any room to breathe, was on your ass the entire time. Sequele and Kybron. You tired of being counterpicked? Dude, if they counterpick you, counterpick them back. Play JP. That is going to be the universal answer for any matchup that you suck in. Play JP. You need to pick the true dictator of Street Fighter 6. The true war criminal, not Bison. Bison is not the bad guy. The bad guy is Mr. Johan Petrovich himself. 100% agree with the Lamine Yamal comparison, dude. That is actually such a one-to-one analogy that you've dropped there. And if you don't know who Lamine Yamal is, please go into YouTube, spell that kid's name right, and watch what that kid has been doing in La Liga. He's a generational talent. He's, I'm gonna say, the next generation's Messi, Ronaldo, because I think like Kylian Mbappe is the gap. Like there was Messi, Ronaldo, and then there's like Kylian and Neymar, and then Lamine Yamal is like the next torchbearer. But he is insane, dude. I take nothing away from his play, but you need to be able to replicate that performance, right? And at Blink Respawn he came 6th, and then at Capcom Cup he came 2nd, so that's quite a considerable jump in tournament placing. Like if you look at his previous performance, he superseded that now, right? So if your last tournament was 2nd, the next tournament, going by history, right, he should win his next tournament. If we are to look at his performances and how well he's done, like in my head, that makes the most sense, right? If you keep doing better and better and you look at the law of averages, his next one should definitely be a dub. He should be taking first place 100%. Yeah, Cammy does have almost no bad matchups. That is 100% correct, dude. It just comes down to matchup knowledge and also execution. Like how well can you control space, how well can you bait your opponent, and it's knowing when to strike more than just striking, because Cammy can apply pressure, dude, but it's just knowing when to apply pressure. And that's why Punk lost most of his matches. Punk just looked really uncomfortable, like he was super antsy, like he was super nervous. She got nerfed hard and she's still strong. 100% agree, dude. Like in his match against Salvatore, Punk shouldn't have lost that match. Punk lost purely off execution errors and nerves. He just looked a lot more unsettled, and Salvatore was just stealing the game away from him. You feel like Blaz is going to grow a lot before EWC? I think EWC is after Evo this year. Let me just check, because there's Evo Japan. I think there's CEO as well that happens before that. That's one of the majors. 100% Freezy. Dude, Freezy got the receipts, my bro. Freezy is out here. EWC 2025. Okay, it's not coming up. When, okay, there's okay. It's not giving me dates and times and places, so I'm just gonna Jeez, what is up with me in getting the players? Kybron on the JP? Not surprised. Not surprised. It says Esports World Cup will take place in Riyadh from July to August 2025. When is Evo Las Vegas? So Evo Japan is in Tokyo, Sequela with game number 1. So we've got Evo Japan, May, that's in May. We've got Evo France in October. And then Evo Las Vegas, it says it's in 4 months and 23 days. So August 1 to 3. So are you telling me we're getting EWC and Evo back to back? Holy shit. This year is looking stacked. I'm not sure what the conversion rate is for whatever Chile's currency is, but that 100 bands that Blaz won over the weekend, I hope his parents invest that into his education. Make sure that the kid is set to study. I mean, you can still compete, right? You can be a pro fighting game player and go to university. I mean, what's the lifespan on a fighting game player these days? Like, at which age do you strictly become a content creator? I agree, you should travel and enter every event that you can, but when you look at the unicorns, right? The Daigos, the Takidos, Itabashi, those guys are unicorns. They are still able to play fighting games and compete and have fighting games as their sole revenue or income stream into their 30s, right? But after your 30s, what do you do, dude? Like Alex Valle, he's into tournaments, works with Capcom for tournament hosting events and things like that. So he pivoted from being a fighting game player into that, because as a pro fighting game player, we don't know how you sustain yourself and your family when your competitive days are over, because that's what mostly happens with sports players, right? After they make all the millions, if you make enough millions, you either invest that into business, or your brand is so strong that you can continue to be active. Yeah, I know Daigo wrote the book, but I don't think Daigo's book sales pay for his rent or any of the things, or his monthly expenses. I think he definitely gets contribution from it, 100% correct, but I feel like Daigo the brand is bigger than Daigo the book, because Daigo still streams daily. He's still a competitive player. When I say competitive, I mean like he's always playing ranked. He'll enter tournaments and things like that, but his brand is strong enough for sponsors and people to tune in and watch him play fighting games, probably until he's what, on retirement, or he chooses not to. But not everybody's going to have that kind of longevity. Sequele, moving on. 2 games to Kai Bronze 1. Let me just update the scoreboard for you guys quickly so that you guys can see what that looks like. That's our first 2-1 for the evening, going to the way of Sequele. Kai Bronze, JP looking a little bit rusty, but we'll probably see him iron some shit out as the weeks go by, because he's known to do that, man. So chat, let's have a look at your bracket. So your bracket looks like this. On your winner side, it's going to be Giuseppe versus Tofu, Turbulent Wind versus Sequele. Then loser side, we are going to continue our matches on loser side. So it is going to be Pennywise versus Ashi, and then Murambi versus Kybron. So we're going to get those two matches coming up next, and then we'll dip over to winner side. He's no Stephen King. I did read The Will to Keep Winning, and the takeaway from that book is that when you love something, you do it every day, man. The consistency is key. And when he didn't enjoy fighting games, he went and did other things, and he still applied his fighting game mind to those things. So he was constantly practicing fighting games, whether he was playing fighting games or not. So TLDR, you gotta remain consistent, man. But also Daigo was in uncharted waters, man. He was the pioneer for this industry. I mean, no disrespect to John Choi and the American guys and things like that, but I think like Daigo's the first player from Japan side to ever get sponsored. I'm not sure if John Choi had a sponsor, but I know John Choi also. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not gonna speak out on John Choi because I don't have all the information in his career. I know John Choi, Alex Valle, and one or two other guys are very pivotal to the American fighting game scene. So I'm actually not. God damn, my copy paste is not working, chat. Okay, there we go. Should be working now. An error occurred with spectating. The CFN hate me. No, I do not want to play anyone. I'm here in a commentary capacity only. I'm not here to fight anyone. This connection is not it. Connection giving you trouble, Ashy? You're gonna need to give me a little bit more info than that, dude, when you say this connection is not it. Like, is it like super terrible? Back to the action we go. Oh, no action. It's super laggy. Is this PlayStation to PC? Do you... Penny, are you playing on Wi-Fi or are you plugged into the LAN, my dude? Because it might be a Wi-Fi warrior. If it's a Wi-Fi warrior, then it's probably gonna bobble up and down like that. Is it the CFN thing or is it like an ISP thing? Ah. Has CFN been shitty for you guys? Because I wouldn't know, because I played my homies last night and it was fine. I haven't played today. Both of you are plugged in. Okay, I don't know if it's me because I'm also plugged in and as the host of the room. Okay, I tell you guys what, Pennywise, actually, if you guys would be so kind, please reboot your routers and then we can get Murambi versus Kybron. In the meantime, they can run their set and then you guys can reboot your routers and come back. And if it's still shitty, with the new Ryu mains, only the day one Ryu mains are here, Charlie. Shout out to you, my guy. How you been? Yeah, maybe just disconnect, close the game, reboot your router, and then we can run Murambi versus Kybron and then come back and see if you guys are still having connection issues. I think that's the short-term solution. If you guys both would be so kind as to reboot your routers. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but please do the reboot, and then if the connection is still cuck, then we're gonna have to flip a coin, which I hate to do, but it feels like it's the only short-term solution. Yeah, so we're not gonna get Pennywise versus Ashy now. We're gonna run Murambi versus Kybron. Get in here. There's no such thing as a new Ryu main. You'll be the new Ryu main. You missed the game after watching Capcom Cup. This game is hype, bruh. This game is dope. It's the best functioning fighting game out right now. Tekken is close second. All the other games are scrambling for third place. If SNK can get their shit together before April 20th next month, they might be in a very good place to take third place uncontested. But I have zero faith in the company that gave me so much joy in my childhood, because they don't seem to be learning from the mistakes that they made with the release of KOF 15, even with all that Saudi oil money in there. I wanted to say wallet, but they don't have a wallet. They definitely have like a trust fund at this point. Dude, I enjoyed that beta so much. I played the shit out of that beta, and like as the beta was ending, I started to figure out some shit with B Jenny, and she was a shit ton of fun. Terry hits like a truck though. Holy shit. Terry really got that old man hands. Okay, Ashy is back. Ashy, you can queue up. Pennywise, when you're back, you can also queue up, because neither Murambi or Kybron has queued up as yet. So please do queue up, and then we can see if we can get this match done. Dude, when you say a great set of moves, I need to know whether you're talking to moves that hit high or moves that hit low. No training rooms that people can try out characters is an interesting choice from them. I think that SNK are still using... Where's Noodles? I don't know, dude. But it's cool, Murambi. Ashley's back. Somewhat southbound. Nah, I'm more of a high-low mix guy. Mr. Charlie Wolf. I'll take the 50-50, sir. It's cool, Morambi. Ash is back, so him and Pennywise can run it. I don't mind. I grand talking cut to you guys. Did miss you guys, so just so a little bit. If it doesn't work, coin flip the winner, 100%. Actually, hate to see it go to a coin flip, but if that's the only way, then that's the only way, my bro. Did I see how many people are still playing the beta? I mean, the game did get fully cracked like on the 3rd day of the beta, so whoever's got the crack more than likely is going to be cracked when the game comes out. But to each their own, man. I just don't see, well, I don't find enjoyment in playing training mode. Is the beta still on? No, so the beta is cracked on PC. It's floating around on the internet. I think they cracked training mode as well as online play to a certain degree. I think you can use Parsec if you want to play online. The same thing happened with Street Fighter 6 beta, where they cracked it and you could play it online via Parsec for months before the game's actual release. But meh, whatever. Like if I don't know if you guys know who Crack T is, right? If Crack T is anything to go by, like, he won all the early tournaments for Street Fighter 6, right? And then as people started picking up on the matchups, he just sort of fell off the map, and like his tournament runs wouldn't, like, he just wasn't a threat anymore. People just caught on, and I'm not too sure what went on with him personally, why he didn't adapt or anything like that, but he was just never in the game or in the contention or running for anything after the beta period ended. And like, you know, the honeymoon phase when the fighting game comes out, that first 2-month period where the game is new and everyone's playing the shit out of it, like beyond those first 2 months, like, I enjoy watching him play. He's got an understanding and a level of play with Ken that you don't see other people do. But like, the Ken matchup is probably the most figured out matchup in Street Fighter 6 because everybody plays Ken. Ken just has a really good kit for what Street Fighter 6 wants a character to do, and he's just able to take advantage of all the mechanics in ways other characters can't. Okay, so do I need to get a coin ready, or is CFN gonna bless us? Please bless us, CFN. Okay, that went ridiculously quick. I don't know if this connection is working or not. I also need to turn off match fast forwarding. Okay, they seem like they want to slug it out. I ain't mad at that. Speaking on the beta for City of the Wolves, SNK said they might do a second beta to do the test, and I feel like now that Capcom Cup is done, if now would be as good a time to drop that announcement as ever, because we're kind of heading to the middle of March and the game comes out the 24th of April. And just look at my... Actually, with game number 1. Did they say? Well, it's either the 24th of April or the 25th. I know it comes out in that week. So if you locked into a pre-order like me, fingers crossed we didn't buy ourselves into a corner, guys. But I'm gonna play the game regardless, even if the matchmaking is busted. There's just so many characters. Winner's side is first to 3. Only winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are first to 3. Crazy 8's is all first to 2. We adopt the Capcom Pro Tour format. Not the Capcom Cup format, the Capcom Pro Tour format. Dude, We had one planned for the City of the Wolves bait, and then ISCOM clapped our cheeks. ISCOM gave us back shots from hell. Ooh, actually making quick work of Pennywise, sending him to the Shadow Realm and keeping his crazy 8's dreams alive this evening. Actually, clean 2-0. I had the artwork done, the people were signed up, people were hyped for the matches, bruh, and then ISCOM just said, fuck you. None shall pass. No electricity for you. Where's that poster? I'll show you the poster. Just give me a second. That it was, man. There you go. Bragging rights. City of the Wolves edition. That was the card that was gonna happen, my brah. Ashy and Makes It Happen did play their match off stream. Recorded it. I did stream that match as well, but none of the other guys were able to play. Why? Because our cheeks got clapped, man. ISCOM fucked us all over. They deprived us of what was going to be an otherwise sick bragging rights, but is what it is. But yeah, we're definitely doing City of the Wolves stuff, bro. There's absolutely no doubt when that game comes out. Why is it just Terry's back? Because it's iconic. You knew it was Terry without seeing his face. I just thought, like, I wouldn't need to show Terry's face. Anybody who knows Terry will know that when you see that jacket, that is the legend of the Hungry Wolf, my guy. Okay, it is going to be Murambi versus Kybron. Switch and update. Okay, we are still loser side for Crazy 8's here. Somebody is looking to advance into the losers quarters this evening. Next up is going to be winner's side, and we'll get you what that fight card looks like after this match. But let's go, Bionic. How's it, my bro? The man has been hunting monsters for the past week and a half. He is blade deep in some monster meat. Him and the Palico. Oh wait, nah dude, I know. So chat, if you are not familiar with Bionic, Bionic is a Kim joiner. He loves the ninja waifu, and he's also a very big Monster Hunter enjoyer. So if you wanna go check out some Monster Hunter action, please go and follow my dude's channel. I do need to go show his channel some love as well once stream is done. You'll put up tomorrow, bruh. Dude, there's gonna be a couple of games that are gonna take me out of fighting games this year. One of them is the Lies of P DLC. I'm doing my Lies of P playthrough on PlayStation because I originally got the game on PC, but I don't think my PC is gonna be able to handle the stream and play the game. So I got the game on sale on PlayStation, and I'm doing my playthrough of Lies of P off stream, so that when Lies of P Overture comes out, I'm definitely running that shit on stream. So if you are a Lies enjoyer or a Souls enjoyer, I'm definitely gonna be streaming that shit. Stream both? I actually have other plans to stream a different game. Classic game, a game that I've always wanted to finish, I never got to finish, and I should probably put up a schedule for that shit as well. Ooh, Oh, the shimmy shimmy ya! The ODB! I like how Sizzle only shows up when his character is busy clapping cheeks. Let's go, JP! Gotta support the low tier characters. When Uma won Capcom Cup last year, I don't think Judy can fall into low tier. I think that Judy will fall under slept on. I think that Judy is a ridiculously good Street Fighter 6 character, but she's locked behind a skill ceiling that a lot of people aren't willing to break in order to access the things that she's able to do. Things like Feng Shui engine, a ridiculous neutral shimmy game, and the fact that she has some weaknesses that other characters just do better. But I mean, when you're playing a game for $1 million, but I pick a top tier, I have no objections. Oh, wasn't able to get the pick up. Eats the level 1. Bionic with the sub love. I know you don't need to learn Feng Shui, but Feng Shui is one of the tools that allows you to keep your opponent locked down. You can pressure them, work their drive gauge, and also when you confirm, you can get some sick confirms and do decent damage. Dude, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that after they buffed Ryu, after they gave him the Ashogeki buff, Ryu wasn't a bad character. People just play Akuma and Ken over him purely because they can do what he does better. Yo, Fire Blaze! Ken plays the same game that Ryu plays better in terms of tools, as does Akuma. Akuma is a better Ken. 100% correct. Ryu does have to work harder, but when he's in, Murambi getting rid of the only JP in Crazy 8's this evening. Taking that 2-1, Murambi keeping his Crazy 8's number 24 dreams alive and well. Okay, bracket looking like so. We are going to dip up winner's side. It's going to be Giuseppe versus Fear Tofu. Turbulent Wind, aka Smoke Botness, up against Sequele. Murambi can speak for himself, dude. Murambi made sure he did not have to interact with that JP much at all. Alright chat, as you can see on the scrolling banner, wherever you're watching from, shoutouts to you. Crazy 8's number 24, all sets first to 2 except winners, losers and grand final. So this is still first to 2 action. We are winners side, so we are going to finish out these winners matches to fill in those losers side. Then we are going to run all our first 2 matches to completion, and then we'll run our first to 3 matches, which is winners, losers and grand finals to completion. You want to make it work? Dude, I understand from a character loyalist perspective, dude. Everybody wants to make their main work. Like when you love a character regardless of the nerfs that character receives, you still play that character. And that's how I feel about Midori Yuki and Guilty Gear Strive. Like, I would play him even if he was ass tier, but my boy Vedix is keeping him alive. Dude, I'm also there for the City of the Wolf stuff. I had so much fun with B Jenny. And when I hopped onto Twitter the day when the oi! Oi! Giuseppe cooking tofu. Fried tofu. I don't like fried tofu's nice like that. Let me just get a little sniggity snack chat. You really struggle with Ed? Isn't Ed like a mashup of Vanessa and Yamazato? You write it down. Oh, my bad. Actually, you don't play those two characters. Damn. Tofu, I want to know what you did to Giuseppe. This man is playing you like you swore his mommy. There's no reason for that man to beat you up like that, bruh. Unless you did something. You love to see it. Crouch, medium, kick, drive, rush, throw. When in doubt, throw it out. Oh, the side switch plants the bomb. Eats a throw. Hey, baby girl. Okay, Tofu puts a round on the board. Okay, pressing for the corner, gets the jump in, does not get the extension on the combo, burns himself out now. Ah, this man is familiar with the OS. Crouch medium kick putting in work. Double KO. 1-1 it is. It's that Ken pressure freezy. No extensions off the bomb drops. Oh. Okay, Giuseppe. Man's not choking. Oh, I love this stage so much. The part where Blue Mary goes on stage and does the duet with Poison. One of the best things about this stage. Okay, Giuseppe's cooking. Okay, sets up. Bombs are planted. Clean jump. You're going to see some Throw Fighter 6. There we go. Come on, Tofu. What a perfect parry. Oh! He ran straight into a big squirt. Do it for the culture, Tofu. Throw him. Throw him again. Or throw him with an Hadouken. Both work. Man, that DP reaction was nice. I had to check if Tofu was playing classic or modern. Giuseppe needs to do something here. Tofu's kicking into second gear. Cashes out the level 3. Putting the fear of Tofu in him. If you watched game 1 with me and you saw how Giuseppe approached game 1, I would not have picked Tofu to win that. But Tofu keeping himself in winners finals, taking it 2 games to Giuseppe's 1. Next up is going to be Turbulent Wind versus Sequele. You know what? I'm just gonna call him Turbulent Wall. Or Turbulent Willy. You can never close it out. I feel like you could have, my dude. There was several instances where you could have closed it out. I think you might have gotten into your own head a little bit and allowed Tofu to run away with it. Maybe something to think about next time you guys play. The connection OS worst. Classic matchup on the channel here. Wall playing Chun-Li against Sir Geef. Damn, you got chick from downtown? Ooh. Jackhammer manages to keep. Oh, Wolf on the drive rush. Unlucky. I like how Sequele is using the delay on the drop from the Bosch Dynamite to suspend himself in mid-air to switch up the landing timing. Perfect KO! now that Will is playing Chun-Li, I don't think we saw any Chun-Li representation at CC11. The waifu of choice was Cammy. And I think only Idom's Manon was the only other waifu there. Oh, overextending and got sniped. I know that Sequele needed one opportunity to bust out the Royal fans. But Turbulent Wall sniped him like a CSI marksman. You happy now, Juno? You happy? Full extension. Oh, the pressure is so relentless. Yep, now you gotta hold that. Going for the optimal. Oh, drops it. It's not a drop, chat, it's a reset. I'll never get used to seeing Zangief do drive rush, crouch, medium kick extensions. It just looks so weird to see Geef do that, but I respect it. Gotta use the tools at your disposal, man. Gotta make these interactions work one way or another. Okay, back in that uncomfortable place called the corner. Oh, those extensions look so beautiful. Ooh. Oh, SPD. Sequele looking to even things out here. Oi! Oi! Oh! 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 Almost had the kill. The perfect parry is enough. Spine buster. Just take the throw. Oh boy, you don't want to woof a tick throw against Bison. You're gonna get smoked. Okay, well, with the life lead now. Oh, the overhead. Oh, A-legs. Damn. Sequele guessed wrong on every interaction there. The RPS game was too strong. Didn't get the full extension on that combo, but it's sniped now. Willing burnout. Why, Capcom? Why? Oh no! Everything falling apart here for Sequele, even with the life lead. If he can spin to win, his luck might change, chat. No tech on the throw. One touchy. Too far. Turbulent Will moving on. Winner's side is going to play Tofu. in your winners finals, your bracket looks a little bit like this. So we are going to dip down. Loser side, it is going to be Giuseppe versus Murambi. And then we're going to get Sequele versus Ashi. And then we're going to continue on loser side to finish up the loser semis matches. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3 losers matches. What area of the world are we in? Live from South Africa, my dude. Thank you so much for the followers, Skewed One. Okay, let me queue up for the spectator. There's no skill in throw loops. What do you mean there's no skill in throw loops, dude? The 50-50 mind game is the skill. You walk up, your opponent thinks that you're not gonna throw, then you throw. You in Oklahoma, shout outs to you, my dude. I've got family out in Virginia. What's the scene like in Oklahoma though? Because I'm not well, I'm familiar with most of the American scenes, but I don't think you guys have a very visible scene online. As much skill as slot machine. At least with the throw loop, you know what you're getting, bruh. With the slot machine, is like you roll the numbers, you never know. So if you are following our scene skewed, you'd be familiar with Jabi. Jabi played against Tokido. He had the run back from Red Bull Kumite in 2023. And he showed the whole world that that was not a fluke. He is nice like that, but he did get smoked by Zangief Bolado. Wasn't Giuseppe here 5 minutes ago? You a fan of Jabi? That's the homie, dude. That's the homie. You'll see him pop into stream every now and then. So I do streams for Street Fighter on Mondays and Wednesdays. Monday nights we do this thing called Crazy 8, so it's like a top 8 style bracket, and then Wednesday nights we do a little bit of King of the Hill action, so that's like 1st to 7th front to back. And then every now and then I do full scale tournaments where I do 32 48 man tournaments, and normally I have my homies commentate with me as well, but you know, life gets busy, so I'm just cool to run the motor mouth by myself. But bracket side, Giuseppe, get in here! Your connection? What's wrong with your connection, dude? It's, oh shit, it's 2 p.m. for you. It's 9 o'clock in the evening for us, dude. That is Central African time. CAT. I'm out in Cape Town, South Africa. Everyone in chat is from different places in and around South Africa. One of the dudes is playing from Kenya. Who else we got that's international playing this evening? Only Murambi, right? Murambi is the only one not in South Africa. Murambi is like all the way in Northeast Africa. It's the PSN. Alright. Shouts to you for showing up, man. Appreciate you, dude. But yeah, this is where you will find weekly Street Fighter 6 action Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I do stream other things as well. So I do stream anime fighters and like other games that I enjoy playing, but like for the fighting game things, I try to keep it as diverse as possible, so we do a little bit of everything on the channel. But Street Fighter 6 is kind of like the staple. So we do Guilty Gear Strive, now and then we'll do DNF Duel, or we'll do Rev 2, or if the audience is like really there for niche games, then we'll do that. But definitely hype for City of the Wolves coming up, and we'll do some Dragon Ball Fighters as well, a little bit of Tekken 8. But there is a Tekken 8 scene in South Africa that's quite big. I don't really do that on my side, but the homies that do that is the TUG homies. Do you, dude? Like as far as match arena goes, I'm in the process of setting a match arena up. But I appreciate you wanting to contribute. You're not the first person that's hopped in here to ask me about a match arena, but I'll definitely have to get one up because they like you're not the first one, man. Actually need to update the scoreboard because we're back on loser side. Okay, Sad Boy Giuseppe versus Murambi. Okay, Murambi trying to get this pressure started earlier. Trying to go with the A approach. Rashid does have the speed advantage. Oh, what a perfect parry. Back throw. Okay, this is not where you want to be. You wanted to see throw loops, Juno? Some Throw Fighter 6. Who do you play? Skewed? Oh, closes out round number 1. Akuma has some of the most stylish confirms in this game. Like, I'm not a big fan of this skin specifically, but I like the Oni skin more. I think the Oni skin goes hard. Outfit 3. I still hate Ken Outfit 3 though. Mostly settled on Akuma. I'm a Ken main, dude. I've been playing Ken since 1991. Ugh! He did not die. Damn! That felt like a sure contender for world kill. This is the greatest game of all time. Dude, arguably, this might be one of the greatest fighting games of all time, dude. Like, by the time the next version of Street Fighter drops, like whether that be in like 2030 or I'm 100% convinced we're getting Capcom versus SNK 3, right? Because that's happening. Because SNK has got money now. So that's definitely happening. And in like one of the dev interviews, the dudes from Capcom said like SNK never had the opportunity to do their version of SNK versus Capcom. Like, we got like this broke ass low budget SVC Chaos. That game is jank as fuck. Oh, Blanca, Honda, and Chan in the days of Street Fighter 2. Dude, my Street Fighter 2 days were influenced by the guy that taught me how to do DP. I just watched who the OGs were playing, man. And they were playing Ken and Ryu. Now and then you'd see a Sagat pick or Blanca pick or Gal pick, but Honda wasn't very popular out in the arcades in Cape Town. The Shoto boys were always favorites. Okay, Giuseppe seems to have kicked into high gear. Oh, Perry. No, the extension drops. Nobody home for the DI. Murambi isn't CA. Doesn't go for the extension though. One touchy. He had it there. Dropped it. The Flame on Chop closes it out, and that's going to be the end of Giuseppe's Crazy 8's run. Murambi moving on. Next up is the People's Champ. Sequele versus Ashi. Ashi, how's that Ed looking, my guy? You gonna reconsider your life choices? Makes sense, the protagonist power and all that, dude. I didn't even know Ken was a protagonist, dude. I just thought Ken looked cool as shit. Like in Champion Edition, when they allow you to pick the alternate colors and everybody could pick the same character, it just became mirror matches like to infinity. Like out in arcades in South Africa, we didn't even have 6-button Street Fighter. I didn't know Street Fighter was a 6-button game until I think it was Alpha 1. Yeah, Street Fighter 01. Street Fighter Alpha 1 was the first time I played Street Fighter with all 6 buttons. I didn't know Street Fighter was a 6-button game. We had light punch, heavy punch, and heavy kick. And that's basically how you structured your offense in the game. And we didn't know that the game was played with 6 buttons. Well, at least I didn't know. Sagat and Claw alive now, dude. I've been a kin, man. I think when Super Street Fighter 2 came out, I dabbled with DJ a little bit, mostly because I just really enjoyed his character design. But Ken was always there. I was never not playing Ken. Just update these name tags. So Sequele is our Snake Eyes. He's the resident Geef player. This man loves Geef with all his heart. And he believes in this character like nobody else. Like, there's so many people in our scene, Skewed, that don't always enter online things. But like the guys that you're seeing in here this evening, these guys are like the torchbearers for the online scene. They show up as often as they can, week in and week out, just to make sure that the scene is active. Because a lot of the dudes, like, one of the challenges that you have with fighting games in South Africa is the fact that a lot of people have families and there aren't very many esports orgs looking to invest into fighting game players. But our scene is small and it's growing, and that's for us a great thing, because like Jabi is really shining a light on the fact that we have a scene out here, so that like the Ashes, the Sequeles, the Giuseppes, the Murambis. Oh, my loyal fans! Oh, you did not hold up, sir. Oof. Protect your neck, Ashy. I recommend some Wu-Tang. Okay, Ashy looking a little bit uncomfortable in this neutral situation. Clean confirm. I agree, go for the level 3, let your drive bar recover. So with Jabi specifically, he's been playing Street Fighter since Street Fighter 5, and a lot of him getting to the world stage is because of a local tournament called Red Bull Hit the Streets. Actually, with game number 1, that was sort of his introduction to competitive Street Fighter, and I think he's made Capcom Cup 3 times in a row now. But yes, Kumite, because of how big the event is, it definitely did put a spotlight on Jabi. But one of our other top players will be playing in, I think, the Kumite LCQ. Mark the Shark is a Ken player. He won the South African qualifier for Red Bull Kumite last year at our Comic Con. So like, there's no word on whether or not we're getting another Street Fighter tournament at Comic Con this year. I sincerely hope we do, because I'm also getting more tournaments. Just came back when 6 was launching. So me and Street Fighter played Street Fighter 2, World Warrior, Champion Edition, Super Street Fighter, and then I'm not too sure what came after that, but I know I love Street Fighter Alpha 1, 2, and 3. I was never into Third Strike. I think I found out about Third Strike like, jeez, by the time Street Fighter 4 was popping off, I found out about Third Strike. Oh, Sequele with the full extension, sending Ashy to the Shadow Realm. It's 1-1 in this losers quarters match for Crazy 8's number 24. Somebody is going home, chat. I did play a little bit of Street Fighter 4. I did play a little bit of Street Fighter 5. but I was playing a shit ton of KOF 13 because I actually grew up on SNK fighting games, not so much Capcom fighting games. I always just felt that SNK games were doing things that Capcom games weren't, as far as mechanical depth and technical innovation was concerned. Things like Meter, games like Last Blade, Ninja Masters, games like The King of Fighters. What other titles were there in SNK's bag that were like really dope besides the ones I just mentioned? Ah, that makes sense, dude. Dude, one of my cousins from Virginia, he's a ranger, or well, he's an ex-ranger now, a retired ranger. Both of them were in the military as well. No, my one cousin was in the Navy, the other one was a ranger. Both of them are not in the military anymore. I think they've settled in as civilians. But most of the family is out in Virginia. The dude that is a ranger, he's out in California. Sequele making quick work of actually sending him out to Crazy 8's number 24. Moving on to face Murambi. Loses semi-side action for Crazy 8's number 24. It's even, you know how we do. We keep it first to 2 all the way until we get to that first to 3 action. So Sequele, you can queue right back up and you can face your demons and look them in the eye and tell them that you are not scared, because this is a matchup that is heavily skewed in your favor as far as damage is concerned. Literally a 2-touch matchup. 2-1. Back to your game screen we go. Okay, here we go. Like, Third Strike's one of those games, SQ, that I never got into, and I don't think I'll ever get into. Like, the hype is really lost on me. But King of Fighters 94, 5, 6, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, I played the shit out of those games, dude. And like, we know, like, Street Fighter is the game as far as fighting games is concerned in the States. But for kids like me growing up in Africa, you could go to any corner store, any bodega, any arcade, and you would find an SNK cabinet with King of Fighters. Shit. That round ended quick. Giuseppe, I think you moved to Oklahoma about 2 years ago. Speak to you, man. Home is where the art is, dude, and if your art is with a woman, then you're in the right place, my bro. Oof. Murambi was clenching his cheeks. "100% correct, dude." Nishiyama Sensei had big plans. Fatal Fury is spiritual successor to Street Fighter, and a lot of the systems and the ideas that Nishiyama had for Street Fighter were implemented in SNK games like Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury. Okay, Sequele in the corner now. Murambi relentless with the Satsui no Hado pressure. Sequele needs 1 SPD, but he's gonna need to get in first. Does have drive available. Ooh! That would have been so funny. That would have been cack funny if the grappler got grabbed. Sequele with the stoic pressure now. Oh, the drivers get to check. And the magic button. Crouch, medium kick, steals another one. Okay, this is game number 1. Round number 2. In the corner now, the overhead connects. Full cash out. Let that drive bar regenerate. While giving Geef a 5-knuckle sandwich to chew on. Drive bar is low for Sequele. I feel like I called that, spoke that one into existence. Murambi, game number 1. We have a match, chat. Skewed, thank you so much for stopping by, dude. I'm definitely gonna get that Machirino set up. I'll be looking into that and I'll try to have that up and running by the next Crazy 8's, dude. Take care, man. Peace. Oh, violence is being met with more violence, chat. Padukin podcast. Alright, I'll definitely check that out. Dope name though, Padukin. Okay, Murambi. Showing Sequele he's not gonna be tossed around. Violence begets more violence. But Sequele though, making a case for himself, moves on into losers finals with a 2-1 victory over Murambi. Murambi, the curse of Geef strikes again, my guy. It is that time of the evening, chat, where we convert to the land of threes. All matches from here on to completion. First to treble, it is going to be first tofu. First tofu? No. Fear Tofu versus Turbulent Will. And this is winner side action. Turbulent Wind sounds like something you get after you eat too much masala. After the Pika bomb needs to drop. Okay, just waiting for Turbulent Will to get in here. Everywhere you look. Do-do-do-do-do. Any day now, Will. Any day now. Here we go. Ah, this color is so dope. Also, I need to know why Capcom didn't give Ken one of those EX colors in Capcom Cup over the weekend. Yeah, one to Honda. Like, of all the people that they could have given the EX color to, I'm not mad about the Terry one though. The Terry one was lit. Actually need to go and find that code. Ooh! Non-stop overhead. I respect it. Tofu showing absolutely no fear. Just needs to... There we go. Just survive the onslaught till the drive bar comes back. The tap desperation impact. Round number 1 for your Tofu. Gonna have to keep it up for 3 rounds, my guy. Not 3 rounds, for 3 games. A turbulent wall fighting back. Takes a quick round off. Okay, Tofu fighting back now. Oh, finds the confirm. Level 3. Oh, drops. That would have been certain death. It's gonna clip. Tofu doing just enough to secure game number 1. Okay, we're gonna see a character switch. Will saying nah, bruh, nah. You gonna catch these buns and thighs. To your surprise. Okay, Tofu drawing first blood. Okay. Mid-screen throw loops. For who? Okay, isn't burnout now? Wall can't chip. Oof. EX spike. Okay. Nice take on the throw. Looking for the confirm. Oh, had it. DI incoming. That is CA, so the damage is good. Chip should kill. Yep, level 3 does massive chip damage. Okay, 1 game apiece. This is first 3. Winners finals action. Crazy 8's number 24. Oh, Hooligan Schmeeks connects. That's 50% of your life. Looking a bit smothered in the corner there. Oh, wake up DP for who? What a perfect parry though. Oh, you really need to convert off those chin buster confirms, Tofu. You can't leave the damage on the table, dude. No DP? Off the Tatsu? Tofu, you need to enroll in Angry Bird school, my guy. You need to go and watch Angry Bird play some Ken. Some B&Bs that you're dropping there, my dude. Leaving a little bit of damage on the table. Against a player the caliber of Wall is not something that you want to do. You want to maximize and squeeze out every little bit of damage you can get. Dive kick pressure. Tofu is out of burnout now. Okay, Will gets thrown into the corner. Ah! Okay, maximize your damage, sir. Not the combo I would have gone for. Okay, Will does have CA, puts himself in burnout. Oof. Execute, not enough. That throw will do. Potential final game here for Tofu. Getting sniped. Finds himself into nice check on the hooligan. Delayed, super delayed hooligan though. Okay, you can't spell turbulent Will without burnout. It's like his home address. One burnout avenue. Oh, what a check! Closing out round number 1. Will is 1 round away from sending Tofu down to losers finals. Waiting at the bottom of the battle is him, one Sequele. That is such a strange route that Will chooses. I don't think I've seen any other Kami player choose that route. With a jump, heavy knockdown. Oh, gets checked. Will went for the reset, but Tofu on point. You are gonna have to hold all of that, unfortunately, because you are in burnout. But you are not out of it entirely, because at the bottom, on that loser side, is Sequele. Watching and waiting. Anticipating your arrival. So we reset score. We update nameplates. And we spectate. And we wait. While I wait, I'll grab some chips. Also, this is a lie. Does not taste like KFC. It tastes like chips with the absence of KFC. Or at least if it's supposed to taste like KFC, whoever bagged this bag was skimpy on the spice. Maybe they didn't like me. Capcom, if you're watching this, buff Geef Lariat, please. You don't need to do the OD version, Tofu. Oh, Sequele a little bit too early. With the plus frames on the headbutt, gets DP'd in the gut. Ooh, big SPD. Sequele with a perfect round. Patience now. Oh. Sequele with the big chops to start the round. That's certain death. Stops the clock at 81. Sequele giving us highlight reel material. Game number 1, Sequele. Tofu didn't do too bad in that set, but got completely smothered in the latter half of that first set. Sequele just doing red cyclone things, applying pressure where needed. Oof. Hell stab galore. Sequele using those hell stabs like he's trying to send a message. Ooh, no DP. Light SPD though. Menacing, chopping. Just trying to snuff out any attempts by Tofu to get in. Using that heavy chop. Yep. Conditioning. Sequele is really chopping down any attempts that Fear Tofu has tried to get his offense started, but oof. You don't expect Keith to drive, rush, crouch, medium kick. It's not in your wheelhouse. It's not on your bingo card. It's not on your radar. Nope. Sequele is showing Tofu that he must fear the red cyclone. Wolf on the grab there, but no big punish. Okay, throw fighter 6. Big DP. Tofu flexing with his general loops. Okay. He's getting the Ken engine start to throw out of the corner though. You don't generally want to give your opponent space. But what do I know, chat? Tofu puts a round on the board. If you can't hit him, throw him. Ooh, got the punish counter, but not the conversion. Okay, Sequele starts ticking now. Oof, light SPD. Rips the level 3. Does have CS, so this will do a little bit of damage. Rantatsu. Wrong option, my dude. All you had to do was Rantatsu. When your opponent's life is that low, run Tatsu. It hits 4 times. There we go. Okay, Tofu is swinging. Firing on all cylinders, trying to get a game on the board here. This is potential final game for him if he loses this one. Does have the life lead. Sequele walking him down, gets thrown. 2-touch situation for Tofu to put a game on the board. Is in burnout though, needs to be careful. Oh! Oh, Sequelia a little bit early. Little bit too far to convert. Oh, Tofu went for the Hail Mary DP, but nobody home. Moving on to your grand finals evening for Crazy 8's. Number 24 is Sequele versus Turbulent Will. We've seen it time and time again, chat. So Sequele fighting out of loser's side. Is going to need to reset the bracket 3 games and then win another 3 if he wants to take Crazy 8's number 24 this evening. Just waiting for Turbulent Will. While I do that, I'll wait. I'll have some more chippies. Fresh Amber chippies still slap even if they don't taste like anything. Alright chat, 2 hours 12 minutes and 55 seconds later, it comes down to this. Will favoring the Akuma pick to go against Sequele. It does have a Cammy and a Chun-Li in the bag. Will menacing in this first round, giving Sequele absolutely no room to breathe. Big SPD. The ODDP taking round number 1 for Wall. Back in the corner. Okay. Threading the needle, weaving in and out of space. Making sure he's close enough to get his offense, keep his offense stacked, and just far enough out of hugging range. Okay, Sequele with a slight life lead. It's jumping. Oh, does not get the confirm to extend the combo. Ooh. Goes for the jackhammer level 2 conversion. Ah, is enough. Gets the kill. We are still game number 1. Sequele does have the snow boots on. Has to climb uphill, threading through the thickest of snow. Will barefooted, winner's side. Walk in the sand. If he can go 3 games straight. Fishing for confirms. Oh. Blocks the flame on dip low kick. Sequele puts himself in burnout. maximize the damage on that interaction. Oh, gets the jump kick, headbutt. Game number 1. Sequele. Okay, character switch. Roll the dice. Cammy. Yep. Cammy should have the speed advantage that Akuma had, but does not have the life deficit. Gonna be an interesting matchup. See how Turbulent will approach this one. Sequele with the life lead now. Ooh, nice armored punch to counter the dive kick. Does have Cammy in the corner, puts himself in burnout. One touchy! Lariat to close out round number 1 of game number 2 in this grand final set. A moment of hesitation, and Sequele snuck in the SPD. Ooh, big leg drop. Drops the combo though. Oh, it's gonna pay. It's gonna hurt. So many times I've seen the tide of battle in this game switch when somebody drops a combo. This is one game where dropping your confirms is so unforgiving. Sequele spinning the level 2, thinking that will push the button, but it was bait. Now Sequele has almost no meter, should be getting 1 stock soon. Will does have 3 stacks locked and loaded. Although Zangief does not need bar to do damage, just needs the right confirms, guessing right in the right interactions. Ooh. Drive rush tip, stubbed. Puts himself in burnout for that exchange. Zangief does not necessarily have the movement speed to be able to take advantage of Cammy being in burnout, because Cammy does have standard evasive maneuvers, meterless options to weave in and out of position. But Sequele, oof, finds the EX SPD. Pixel in a dream at this point. One touchy. One touchy. Game number 2, Sequele. All sticking with the Cammy. Or is it time for Chan's buns? Okay, we're sticking with the Cammy. In Cammy we trust. Oh, nobody home. All he wanted to do was show you some love. Just wanted to give you a hug. Ooh, nobody home. Will is awake. The neutral jumps. Oh, mashes right through the DI attempt. Still in burnout. The big jump in lands the hammer and shuts the door. Sequele, set point. Classic Cammy starter. Hooligan in the corner. Gets the schmicks. Back throw now. Punish counter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh. Sequele with the reset. Damn, mine? Looks like we're gonna get some chance buns. It looks like the buns of chans. Going back to the day one waifu. Sequele though, 7-win streak looking locked in. A matchup that he's not unfamiliar with, but a difficult matchup nonetheless. Well, already looking so much more comfortable in the matchup. He's playing from space. That Kikoken pressure. Something that Cammy was missing, not able to control space with projectiles. Oof, missing the conversion. Slight life lead, gets sniped on the DI. I mean on the DR. Squarely looking for these patties. Oof. Seems that whenever Sequele gets into the scrambles with Chun-Li, he's somehow woofing on his drive. Yep. That EX Kikoken came out so fast. To the corner we go. Sequele trying to snipe out any layers that Will might have had behind that Kikoken, but he is in the life deficit. Will does have the level 3, can convert here. Chooses not to. Will trying to make a statement here. I do not need to super to take your ass out. I will out neutral you. Punish counter for the get off me. Will trying to create some breathing space. Puts himself in burnout in the process, but Sequele is one touch away from death. Applying pressure with these headbutts. Oh! Wolf on the SPD. Will game numero uno in the reset. Ooh. Ooh. Such a quick SPD. Squealy with a body splash, gets the crosser but not to confirm. Spinning bird kick for the corner carry. Oh, second time he's whiffed on that confirm. Spacing just a little bit awkward to get the full carry. Or the full confirm. Okay, Squealy can snipe out any kick. Yes! Can snipe out these Kikoken attempts with DI. Oh, has to respect it. Double German suplex of the gold edition. Round number 2. Game number 2. Oh! He's really woofing these SPDs. Will just holding down back for dear life. Okay, the grappler getting grappled. Jumps out, but Will with the sneaky walk under gets the extension. Oof, again, same way we saw in the winners match. These lariats are not landing. And Will is ending up on the other side, waiting for the lariat to finish, getting clean punishes. Just walking under. Sniping out the recovery frames on these jump attempts. Oof. Big damage of that one. Oh. Sequele not giving Will any room to breathe. One apiece. One for me, and one for you. Okay. We back, chat, we back. Just had to read some text. Will in burnout, hanging back. Sequela's body recovering slowly. Will trying to snipe something out. Desperation impact. Yeah. Yes! Is Big Bear in City of the Wolves? I don't think so. But probably could be DLC. If they brought Mr. Big back, I'm pretty sure they'll bring Big Bear back. Or Raiden. As is known in the newer games, I think. Ooh, nobody home on that throw it in. Shenanigans are us. Everything landing. Potential perfect round here for all. Perfect game it is. I think that the Fatal Fury bag for potential DLC characters, both Legacy, Fatal Fury and Mark of the Wolf characters, is quite big. I think that SNK can support that game through multiple seasons of DLC, and they definitely have fan favorite characters that haven't been in the franchise for, geez, how many iterations of the game? I can't even tell you what was the last game that Big Bear was actually a playable character, and it might have been a real bout game. Okay, puts himself in burnout. Needs to be careful here. Oh, got sniped again. Oh, what a walk back. That might be bullshit, or the writing might be on the wall. Sequela went for the Hail Mary, my loyal fans. Ah. Ends up face first on the glass. Okay, waiting for screens to change. Sequela taking a bit of a breather. Oh no, I got kicked. Why, CFN? Why? Really? This game really kicked me out, like on the last set. You know what, Capcom? I guess we don't get to see what happens in real time.
Street Fighter 6.
CFN really decided to tweak out final match, final set. Imagine breaking into your own room, chat. Could not be me. Well, it looks like it's over. It's over. World 1, GG's. Capcom screwed me over. Replays. You know what, chat? I don't even feel like going to search for the replay now because Capcom just put a sour taste in my mouth. But from my side, chat, shouts to everyone that joined us for number 24 of Crazy 8's. Shout outs to Turbulent Will for winning the reset. I feel like Sequele just overextended in game number 2, and that allowed the world to run away with the momentum and snatch the game. I need to take a shave, and I need to go for a haircut. My ass is looking scrappy. But chat, shouts to all of you for hanging out with us this evening on Crazy 8's number 24. I am gonna send you guys over to the homie Bionic 2307. He is playing some Monster Hunter Wilds, so you can watch him go and hunt some monsters. I also do need to show his channel some love, so I'm gonna send you guys over there, and I'll be back Wednesday for another edition of the dungeon, and you'll see Mr. Turbulent Will again on Wednesday because he is currently holding the top spot. But from me, chat, peace out.